like a methamphetamine addict. I'm just like, give me something to do. I feel like this is why men live shorter on average. Why is it that every time a man sees a hole, he's like, yeah, I'ma get in there?
And a beautiful view at the very beginning.
No.
An inverted cross.
Nope. 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 Get the fuck out of there right now, my friend. And now we can spin the wheel again. Let's get back into our wheel. So, I just need to take out Kaszpirowski out of the equation. I don't know if I did it. No. All right. And I'm going to remove him from this list. Okay. So, my friends, we are going to spin the wheel of atrocities again and see what comes up. Oh! Whoa, okay, we are going on a urban exploring adventure today, exploring a dungeon of a cult. Another Polish YouTuber, again with CC translations. He gives a little overviews of history of the place that he explores, but it is primarily a visual experience. I might actually enlarge the screen, or maybe even switch the screens, because I feel like the World of Warcraft is more something for me to widget with while we are listening, because as a person with a very bad ADHD, I often lose my goddamn mind and I have nothing to do with my hands, like a methamphetamine addict. I'm just like, give me something to do, you know. So that's why I play World of Warcraft while listening to this, but these stories are really important to me. Oh, okay, Raven, see ya. Yeah, we're going into a cult dungeon. Let me just pull it up. I'm gonna try to switch the screens because those urban exploring videos that I have, it's something that I kind of found that I watch in my spare time, sometimes to like relax or to destimulate my brain. But generally I do this while I'm playing or something like this. Like I just always like to have something playing in the background. So let me just do this real quick.
What I'm standing.
Oh, okay, it's automatically. Okay, cold dungeon, that's the one. Okay. I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put World of Warcraft here. Oh. For the duration of this one, I'm gonna put this video here. And oh. Why can't I? Oh, okay. Wait, let me maybe do it like this, so this way we can see both properly. Yeah? Is that okay? Does that look good to you? And with that, let's see what our friend from Zadny Przygod, which is basically hungry for adventures. That's his channel. He's hungry for adventures. He does a lot of urban exploring videos, and he also provides historical context for the places that he visits. I find him really interesting, and the content that he does is really cool. Sometimes it's creepy, sometimes it's scary, sometimes the worst times are when there's other people there that he doesn't know, that he kind of hides from, because you never know when doing something as dangerous as he does. So a disclaimer, this video is not an encouragement. Don't get any ideas now. This bozo does it because he knows what he's doing. I wouldn't endorse it. I maybe wouldn't have done it, or maybe I would. I'm a bit crazy. Don't be like me, okay? Now, because he does it, you don't have to.
Standing on are rocks that have broken off from the ceiling above. Hundreds of tons that were once above us. As you can see, my LED panel is failing. These rocks down here look like they've just fallen off. An inverted cross. I could have left it alone. I feel like an unusual curse is about to fall upon me. Good day. I'm an adventurer, and we're currently at the edge of a small forest. You can see mountain peaks somewhere there. Because we're in the mountains, there's a road below, and I'll have to make my way through the undergrowth towards the entrance to the shelter, or at least theoretically a shelter, because this is quite interesting, which is somewhere below where a car just drove by. Okay, I don't think they saw me.
Oh shit.
I have to be careful and move quietly, because I've heard that the residents of the surrounding houses can call the police.
His AI is a little bit better, don't you think? I find his voice less weird. Arleta's isn't as good. Shit, it's crazy. My claustrophobia when he does shit like this just goes off the chart. I get like second person claustrophobia. I could never, ever.
We're inside, but the descent leads down there, and my backpack just rolled down.
You know what? I feel like this is something that I actually have to watch. I'm probably going to not play WoW for the duration of this video. Let's see what he's giving us.
I have a lamp in it, so I have to cover the first section in the dark. It's here somewhere. No, it's a rock. Okay, I have my backpack.
Yeah, me neither, Ima, me
Therefore,
neither.
I also have a light, as you can see. Maybe I'll turn it up a bit. Man, this spot is pretty good.
Bro, no. No.
This entrance alone
it is
is
not.
already doing the trick. I don't know how dirty I've gotten. There's water at the beginning of the walkway, and quite deep, so I'm going around it. Unfortunately, I don't have waders with me. I hope I won't need them today. And right here at the start, you see what I'm most afraid of here. A cave-in, a collapse. This
my
passage has
God.
always been flat and even. What I'm standing on are rocks that have broken off from the ceiling above.
I could
Today's
never.
mission is not to get hit in the head by any of these rocks.
Is he wearing a helmet? Oh,
More water than
he's saying what I said before. Absolutely never do what he's doing. Don't go to places like this. Don't do that. Watch his channel instead.
I expected.
Oh! Shit. I need to pin his link. 1 second. You see, like, I'm trying to be professional about this and my ADHD keeps stopping me. Every day I'm struggling. Kurwa. Alright, so this is the video. If you want to see it or follow the link, do so on my Twitch. It's pinned in the chat.
But okay, my shoes are pretty waterproof. And here we are. The first passage. It looks good. Honestly, there's a lot more space here than I expected. It's higher and wider. It's true that the camera, positioned on my forehead, is almost directly under the ceiling, right under the concrete slab.
My God.
This is simply due to my height. I'm rolling up my sleeves because it's cold outside today, while inside it's a pleasant few degrees. I see the first branching off point, and I'll admit right away that I've seen the plans for this place.
It's a good thing, but like, isn't he afraid of getting lost? I mean, how many more branches of corridors is there going to be? Oh, you can see it. Shit. Oh my God. You see, this is what I'm talking about. My brain is broken.
Very undeveloped, very, I'd say primitive, but they still help me determine that by turning left here, I'll be able to return to the main corridor when I go that way.
Oh, okay, so they put the arrows. Okay. So was he there before?
Here, however, is a curious detail. Some kind of wall that someone broke through, most likely checking if there's a corridor leading further, which has only been
hidden
bricked up in
room.
this spot.
Shit. That
From what I
shit's
can
crazy.
see, that wasn't the case. Beyond the opening, there's only rock. Let's move on, and I think we'll get to the history of this place in a moment, because that's what's most interesting here. Here's a similar situation. Someone tore down the wall to make sure it wasn't built solely to conceal a further passage.
Jesus.
And here, too, they were wrong. Here, too, these blocks serve only to reinforce the walls. If I'm not mistaken, we should return to the main corridor by turning this way.
Oh. Okay.
There's the
Is that where he
entrance,
came from?
And here's the rest
Okay.
of the structure.
Wow. So what happened? Tell me about it. What happened there?
In that case, perhaps we should actually delve into the history of this structure, for it's
Yeah.
so interesting that apparently there are no plans anywhere that would describe its history.
Okay. It's in Poland anyways, because a lot of Polish writing on the wall.
They would even, I would say, describe its purpose. So, various adventurers, like myself, simply speculate on what this place might have been for. Here's another branching, and this one will probably end with a simple ancestor, or, if I'm not mistaken...
Have you seen that anti-Semitic writing on the wall? Yeah, I know. I noticed the same. It had a really bad anti-Semitic writing there.
The place where the rock was broken. And as you can see, it really is impossible to proceed any further.
Shit.
There's a chance that further passages were located beneath this collapse, because here, too, the ceiling collapsed and fell to the ground, to the floor. In mining parlance, I think it's sponga, if I'm not mistaken. Look at how loose these rocks are.
Oh. It's the bottom layer of the ceiling, or of the rock, of the ceiling rock.
That's why I want to be very careful and spend as little time under these loose rocks as possible. This lining provides me with greater psychological comfort.
No.
But since I mentioned mining, that's the second hypothesis.
Okay. So that they were mining tunnels.
Apparently, somewhere along the main corridor, you can find remnants of railway sleepers. Perhaps these beams were once sleepers. You can
Hi.
also see here, and I can actually see with my own eyes, the places where these sleepers might have been. Horizontal depressions, one after the other, at regular intervals.
Uh-huh.
This indeed indicates that narrow-gauge railway tracks once ran here. And apparently I found this information after a lot of online digging.
Shit.
30 years ago, you could still find the wagons that once ran this route. And I see we have another branch here.
Shit.
A brick lining and, next to it, smaller rooms in the wall.
Okay.
Simply laid passageways. It's hard to determine their purpose at this point. They weren't toilets. At least that's my guess. Perhaps some warehouses, perhaps something similar.
Oh my god.
How many are there?
What
3.
about the cult? I need to know the cult. Tell me the cult story.
Okay, all identical, almost like a wooden pole embedded here. Gosh, I shouldn't have hit it like that, because it's, I see, really rotten. It's barely hanging on. A mysterious place.
This can
And
collapse
here, I
on
think,
him.
are the roots of some kind of tree growing above us, which, from this perspective, look like that mushroom from The Last of Us. And the third chamber. Let's take a look. Everything here also looks the same.
My god.
It's devoid of furnishings, making it impossible to discern what each of these small rooms could have been used for. And now, before we perhaps head further down one of these branches, 3 potential hypotheses about the purpose of this place.
Okay. Tell me. Lay it on me.
First, perhaps a shelter for workers at the factory located in that direction.
Okay. It was a factory?
Here, in the town we're in during the war, from which period this structure most likely dates, weapons were
yeah.
being manufactured for the German army.
The red brick kind
So,
of.
could these things be connected? Such hypotheses are also being floated. The second option is mine galleries, some kind of adit.
Huh? What do you guys think? What was it? I think like the weapon manufacturing or weapon storage makes sense, because even like the entrance looked a little bit like a bunker, and I've been to a couple of bunkers in Poland when I was a kid, like doing some sightseeing with my family, and that kind of red brick is very characteristic of the World War II era, especially in Germany.
But what purpose it was supposed to serve, what was supposed to be mined here, remains unknown.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Like, it could also have been a mine, because there's so many stripped open corridors with just pure rock. But when he goes under that rock, I just get so stressed. And then I have to remind myself that the fact that I'm watching this video means that he got out safely and that he had to upload it.
And the third hypothesis is that this facility was connected to the Rise complex, because we're located in Poland, where Rise was built, and various historians and amateurs claim that these tunnels might have been connected to it at some point.
What is rice? Oh, like rising. Like, you mean like the ones
As
who
for
are
me,
the resistance?
that's probably the least likely option.
Hmm.
However, we've reached another mine phase.
Yeah.
Here, too, the ceiling collapsed, fell down, simply proper Polish.
Those pesky Germans.
Was it intended to be drilled further and work abandoned after the war, or was it merely a test tunnel intended to test potential deposits or even the strength of the rock?
Wow.
That, too, is unknown. All secrets. What isn't a secret, or at least only a half secret, are the metal sheets lying here.
Okay.
One, look, from here all the way down to somewhere beneath the rocks. The second one is a bit shorter, leaning against the wall here. These are metal sheets. I've found two theories about them. The first, presented by Leon's expedition, whom I salute, is that they were placed on the ground so that when the rock was blasted, the rock fragments would land on them and could be easily removed and transported.
Wow. Okay. So it's a tool that they use when they're digging the tunnels. This is like Minecraft in real
The
life.
second one, which I found quite by accident online, is that these sheets were intended to be used for lining walls or ceilings as a kind of cladding. I'm not convinced. Steel sheet, even if made of stainless steel, is likely still an inferior and more expensive material than wood or bricks. Specifically, regarding the bricks. However, here, apparently, it's one of the few things people agree on. They were supposed to have appeared in the 1960s, when the place, whatever it was before, was supposed to be converted into an air raid shelter by the local authorities.
Okay. So that's already communism era.
Exactly. And the bricks are still there.
Did he just answer my question? Bro, it's a video. You are not supposed to hear me.
Besides, they don't look wartime, World War II era, any more than this concrete here does. It's all more recent. The 1960s, maybe a little later. And we're now in the last corridor.
Okay, so it's a small complex. It's not that big. There's some places he discovers they're on the list.
Damn, this looks really
that are
bad here,
massive.
because you can see how high the floor rises, the floor of this corridor. It's all just a crumbled ceiling. We'll try anyway. But look, right? Okay, I wanted to take a breath. I wanted to gently chip a piece, but I really prefer not to touch what's above me, what could potentially fall on my head. But as you can see, we're going really steeply up. Everything we're moving on now used to be on the ceiling, and the last corridor on this trip was supposed to lead, according to the plans I managed to find, to the second exit from this facility, which should be somewhere ahead of us. But at this point, as you can see, it's completely collapsed. Getting through there is impossible. Besides, if there really is only a second exit from this complex, then there wouldn't be much reason to simply pack up there.
This is making me so uneasy.
Look at all these rock fragments, hundreds of tons of them.
I was thinking the same thing, Ima. I could not be friends with him either because it's too likely to die. I would have to like call him every day like, hi bro, are you alive still? Oh.
That were once above us. I'm descending.
Also, one thing I'm thinking about is I feel like this is why men live shorter on average.
A bit lower now, though I'm not retreating yet.
Oh, there's something
Look,
there, yeah.
This crevasse here looks clear.
Yeah. Don't go there.
It
No.
also looks like packing up there wasn't the most prudent thing to do. But I'll give it a try. We'll see what's further down there. Except, as you can see, my LED panel is now completely dead. I'm retreating to where there's some kind of enclosure above my head and replacing the battery in the panel, because without it, I won't be able to push any further down there.
Oh my god. Oh, sweetheart.
Okay, surgery, battery replacement. We'll see how it goes.
Why is it that every time a man sees a hole, he's like, yeah, I'ma get in there. It's like that joke. A man is born and then he spends an entirety of his life trying to get back in.
You might see the entrance light somewhere in the distance. Now that we're here, we're essentially on our way out. Okay, so here we go.
Yeah, he just
First
made
the
a quick
gloves,
save.
then the batteries themselves, which I have somewhere in my backpack. One, two. I have to transfer them safely to the panel the moment the panel goes out. Okay. HYC. And now it's totally dark in here. I don't even know if the camera is picking up that hazy light. The batteries are incredibly hot, and you can't see anything. Me too. Actually, maybe it wasn't the smartest idea.
No shit, Sherlock.
I turned on my phone so I could
Okay.
see anything, because it would have been difficult without it. I don't know if the camera sees anything here, so I don't confuse the pros with the cons.
At least he
Okay,
had the phone.
we'll manage. And hop on. Batteries in. So now we just close the door. And it works. There you go. What a strong light. Elegant. So the phone can be turned off. Now just the gloves and we'll be good to go.
Bro.
I think I'll leave the backpack here.
Why?
It'll wait for me.
If you say so.
I
Anyways,
don't
that's the way
expect
out.
any other visitors here. And with the
And the
backpack,
music.
squeezing through there would be even more difficult.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, the rocks really aren't inviting. Where did I see that opening? Right
It was
here.
there. Bro is about to do it. Can't see anything. My equipment is broken. My phone is dead. I have no way to call for help. I'm going in.
Okay, let's just say I'm a little worried that the rocks down here look like they've just fallen off.
Bro, don't do that. Why?
Not that long ago, but we made it
Is
through.
this a Freudian complex?
And a beautiful view at the very beginning.
No.
An inverted cross.
Nope. 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 Get the fuck out of there right now, my friend. Fuck. I said I'm watching this to wind down. I've never been more riled up. Yeah,
I don't think
Freud
there's
would
any
love
other way
him.
to describe it. It's true that it's no longer connected with nails, but you can see that there are some nails in it. I could have left it alone. I could have left it alone.
You could have left it alone.
I feel like some strange curse is about to fall on me.
I think so. I no longer believe in curses, but in this case, I think so.
I also hope, that you won't blame me for placing this cross in the position it was in before and coming from there.
Dear Satanist, not to insult your religious beliefs or anything.
It looks as if there was no entrance at all. That's a good place for this kind of interior design element.
What's that?
Someone's hat. We'll leave it, we won't touch it.
And he keeps going. He finds an upside down cross and he keeps fucking...
And then it's over.
Okay.
There's no passage beyond that. Here, indeed, is the ancestor.
What's
It's
that?
clear that it was chosen for the level it currently occupies.
Okay.
However, on this side, it's hard to tell if there was ever anything further, because we're dealing with some kind of collapse here too.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll go any further, he said, as he did so.
Yeah.
Okay, there's nothing further.
Okay.
The rocks are hanging overhead, so I won't risk it.
Uh-huh.
Quote. I was already surprised by that large opening, but I
Imagine like now he turns around and the exit is gone. Like there's no hole to leave. He's just left there. And that's the curse.
forgot that we simply
And now everyone who watches it is cursed.
had to bend here first. Okay, so basically, I think the whole thing is explored.
Yeah. I think so. How small is that thing? Okay, it's not that small. It looks smaller than
And I
it
just
really
heard a
is.
sound, and it didn't sound like something had slipped or fallen. Although maybe it was fragments of rock that had fallen not from the ceiling, but from the wall, without making such a loud noise.
I am terrified.
I I quickly went back because at first I had the impression that someone might be here and I was worried they would take my backpack. But the backpack is there. Okay, I guess we've explored everything we could.
We did.
I admit, though, that given the nature of this place, I'll only really feel confident once I emerge. Fortunately, the entrance is still visible. Nothing has slipped there either. And actually, it would be possible, because the entrance, like those sections of the corridor at the very end, is on an elevated platform.
Ja pierdolę.
So the ceiling must have simply collapsed there before. Okay, let's not over-dramatize.
I feel like he's
We have a
telling
way
this
out.
to himself just to calm himself down.
I just hope no one's waiting for me on the other side.
Uh-huh.
Some very nice policeman, for example, or someone like that.
To be honest with you, like, okay, I get, like, it's an inconvenient to get arrested for trespassing or something like that. Like, it's bad, but I feel like probably a policeman is better than whoever left that upside down cross in there.
Except I think I managed to sneak in here quietly. Unnoticed. Okay. Now let's try to get out the same way.
Another hole! Another hole! This is a Freudian case, if I've ever seen one.
We hide the LED panel.
Okay, he's going
Since we
out.
managed to get in without using it, maybe we can get out the same way.
Uh-huh. He's coming out. He wants the world to know. Gotta let it show. He's coming out. Yeah. Yeah, imagine like a horror movie plotline, it's like an urban explorer like him goes in, finds the cross, and then turns around and there's no exit, and he's just like corridors and corridors and corridors.
I saw someone just run through here, but okay, risk physics.
Risk physics. If he's starting to see things because he disturbed that upside down cross, then that is insane.
It was less civilized than the way in that direction, but we made it.
Ryzyk physic. Ah!
So, my dears, I hope you enjoyed this video.
It's a Polish saying.
If so, leave a thumbs up, a comment, a subscription, and other such things. And if you don't want to, then don't.
I recommend his channel.
I'm going to keep scrolling for more videos, and I just hope to see you in the next episode.
We will be there. Nice. Did you guys enjoy this? That was a very That was very, very thrilling, wasn't it?